This is the fifth Sunday in Ordinary Time, traditionally known as Septuagesima, the 70 days before Easter, 3 Sundays before Ash Wednesday. It began what was traditionally known as a season of pre-Lent, a time to really begin entering into the Paschal mysteries that save us, and a time to think about, how am I going to prepare to meet the Lord? How am I going to prepare to enter into the Paschal mystery? What am I going to do? Well, as we listen to the readings this Sunday, we might begin to find some answers. We begin with the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah once again is speaking to those people in exile who are yearning to be saved. And Isaiah encourages them, if you want to find salvation, then you yourselves must be people of great charity. Clothe the naked, feed the hungry, do all of those what we would call the corporal works of mercy. And it's in living those corporal works of mercy, living that act of charity, that light will shine. And so this people who are sitting in darkness, the darkness of exile, by their love, all of a sudden, they will see the power of God working in and through them because they are participating with him in charity. St. Paul, in his letter to the Corinthians, encourages people that Christianity is not an idea. It's not just a series of teachings. He didn't come to just share some hidden wisdom with them. He came to share the person of Jesus Christ. And not just Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ crucified. It's in the crucifixion that we find God's love perfectly represented and given to us. Here is where Jesus poured himself out in perfect charity, and by that, changed the world. When you and I live in perfect charity, giving of ourselves, the world is made a brighter place. And so Jesus, in St. Matthew's Gospel, reminds us that we, the Christian people, are called to be light for the world and salt for the world. That salt is an agent that prevents rot. It prevents decay. It preserves food so that it can be consumed and eaten. And it seasons it so that it elevates its taste. We as Christians have to be that kind of agent in the world to prevent rot from sinking in, but also to spice things up and to make life worth living. Light also must shine from us. And how, of course, does this happen? Not just by talking about it, not just by proclaiming a wisdom or a teaching, but proclaiming Jesus Christ and him crucified, as St. Paul reminded us. When you and I let our light shine through acts of charity, through good works, through living the life that God taught us, that's how the light shines. And the focus then will not be on us. The focus will be on God. For people will recognize this isn't that person doing it, it's God himself doing it. So as we prepare to enter into this time before Lent and thinking about where we are going, we recognize that the Lord has called us to his cross, to sacrifice and to love deeply so that his light may shine in the world.